What's up, people? This your boy Max Ronin. Thanks for tuning in to another installment of Road to Glory. And without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, and hope you have a wonderful day.
The Longhorns headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle. The Longhorns offense will now get its first chance with the football.
Break. Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. Getting up close to midfield, gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
They believe they can run right here. There's some room. Past the 20. He's at the 10. He's now up to 70 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive. Here comes the Texas offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Got enough
change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time, they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sideline's going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Trying to move them on the counter. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Long way to go on second down. They'll ride him again. He's past the marker. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wideout. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll send the back in motion. St. Clair from the gun on 3rd down. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice move there. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Plows through the defense. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the tight end. Throwing St. Clair. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. He's got the back in the middle. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. St. Clair. He gets it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches.
The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. RPO complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll run it. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards. Great place to start for this offense. On the ground with the counter. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. There he goes. He got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. St. Clair dumps it off in the flats. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll keep it on the ground. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They give it back to him. turning it on. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Maybe a crease. The 20. Touchdown, Texas! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just feeds the running back. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. The give on the counter. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got enough for the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. There's some daylight. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the gun, running back on the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And he punches it in the end zone, and man, oh man, has this running back been impressive. Just the amounts of licks he's taken and just kept moving forward. Like, they made no bones about it, Palmer. They were going to run the football, and they did. They gave it to him.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the
With that being said, thanks for tuning in to another installment of Road to Glory. I'm your host, Max Ronin. I'll see you next time. Peace out.